teachers and friends. Today we are going to be presenting our accounting project, which is chapter 4.4 to 4.5. Next.
These are the table of contents. We'll go through 4.4, which is contra entries, 4.5, which is an overdraft, and then we have four sessions, which is explanation, discussion, example, and Q&A.
Serve plus cash, the amount of cash that remains after all expenses and obligations have been met, indicating a positive cash flow situation for individuals or
Contra entries. Contra entries is surplus cash. Is surplus cash paid into the bank or money may be withdrawn from the bank to place in the cash. It is used to maintain an accurate record of internal movements of funds, which is useful for internal control and bank reconciliation. Example: cash deposited into bank account, cash withdrawn from the bank for office use, and transfer of funds from one company to another.
Bank overdraft. Bank overdraft occurs when more money has been paid out of the bank as it was put into the bank. Bank overdraft means that the bank allows the business to pay out more from the bank than is put into the bank. In the cash book, the bank account is balanced in the usual way, which is the debit side, but the balance will be brought down to the credit side.
debit or credit, contra entries. 1. To record surplus cash paid into the bank, debit the bank account and write cash in the details column. Credit the cash account and write bank in the details column. Example of surplus cash transaction. For example, a company might have 10 million in surplus cash and use 8 million to open high interest savings account while keeping the remaining 2 million accessible for emergencies.
Next. Debit or credit. Contra entries. To record cash withdrawn from the bank for office use.
This is step 2.
Debit the cash account and write bank in the details column. Credit the bank account and write cash in the details column. Example of cash withdrawn from the bank for office use. Cash for $400 was withdrawn from the bank account to replenish the bank cash fund. This transaction ensures there are sufficient funds on hand to cover small, immediate office expenses like purchasing stationery or reimbursing staff for minor supplies. The withdrawal is recorded as a debit to the cash account or petty cash and a credit to the bank account in the general ledger.
Debit or credit. Example of bank overdraft. A bank overdraft occurs when a business writes check or makes withdrawals that exceed the current balance in its checking account. For example, if a company has 100 in its checking account, but pays on vendors $700, the account is overdrawn by $200. The bank will typically cover this negative balance up to an agreed limit, but the company must pay interest and potential fees on the overdrawn amount.
The discussion. Why does this topic matter? Contra entries. Accurate record keeping, they ensure that internal transfers between cash and bank accounts are recorded correctly, maintaining the accuracy of double entry bookkeeping. 2. Avoids duplication. By tracking internal movements separately, they prevent transaction from being counted multiple times.
Discussion. What is this topic under? Bank overdraft. Accurate liability recording. A bank overdraft is a loan from the bank, making it a liability that must be recorded in double entry. A credit to the bank overdraft account shows the business owes the bank money, which is crucial for accurate balance sheets. Balancing the accounting equation. The double entry system requires that every transaction has equal debit and credit entries. An overdraft ensures this balance by showing the increase in cash debit is offset by the increase in the liability credit owed to the bank.
Okay, this is the walkthrough for contra entries.
You see every time.
This is for example 1. Mata started business with a capital of $20,000, which she transferred into a business bank. It is in the cash book, which is in the capital. It is in the debit side. Yes. paid rent of premises. It is in credit. Loan rental. Oh yeah, rent paid for this. Purchase goods 9,500. Purchase goods on credit from non-euro traders. In the credit entry, it is written 23 December because it is paid on credit to non-euro traders. And we drew 150 from the bank account is in the debit side. Bank 150. Then advertising expenses $90 in cash. It is in the credit side because it is one of the expenses list. And then it will be the opposite of the debit side. Soft goods 4,120. On credit to central users. It is not written in the cash book because it is on credit.
One
Next is the ledger. Okay, so
contra entry ledger. Or here we have on the left side debit sales for $1,130. Yeah. If you guys it's a sale, you receive purchase, so you receive a debit. And the purchases ledger is allowed to run account or something. Yeah. And then
Yes, I want to ask a question after this.
This is the walkthrough for bank overdraft. Panama started business on 20 December 2006. Return section for the first month of were the same as was shown in the drawings on it is amounted to
that's it.
I have a question. Mas mo pa? Miss!
Miss, kasi also.
Miss, I have a question, Miss.
Yeah.
One by one, one by one. Ready first.
Lagi na ako kamuunan ako. Miss, Miss, gano'n kami.
Don't go far. Go there, Daven. You are very offset.
I think to go to the next slide. I was explaining. Miss, why I'm laughing.
Did you not see what it said, Miss? That's my dad. Miss! Miss! Miss!
Sorry.
Gati ba? Wala ko talaga. Sila. Okay.
Where is
Miss, I have a question, Miss. Soccer.
Brilliant. I thought they did the photo, but they did not.
Alright, so in your discussion in the volume, there's the C, NL1, NL2, NL4, NL6, NL7, and also there's the CB1, CR1.
Hey, since it's still little, you don't need to do the folio.
Portfolio. It's in your presentation. What does it mean? It's in the book.
Miss, tapi folio no.
It's in the book.
In the exam, you don't even need to write the folio.
At least you need to understand C, what C means.
Yeah, what's C?
C is like
Credit.
it's like what you own in the bank given away.
No, it's contra entry. It's the code if it's a contra entry. That's your part.
Oh yeah, that's our part. Hugo. That's our entry.
Oh my gosh. Okay, next, anyone else? You got plus point. One is.
I have a
question.
Yeah, one.
Can you go back to contra entries?
Go back, Ferdinand.
Parang hindi mo bang dito?
Kasus korupsi bapak.
Mana? Ada bukti dito. I have a question for number 2. It talks about that contra entries is used for active record, but
You said it's also crucial for internal controls and bank reconciliation.
Reconciliation.
Yeah. Can you explain a definition on what that is and why it's also crucial?
Apa sih?
Can you explain to me what is internal controls and bank reconciliation?
Bank reconciliation.
Bank
Reconciliation. So you can see like where your money is
So
going.
it can record your transactions.
Yeah, you can record your transaction more accurately.
No, I'm asking like,
How?
what is bank reconciliation?
Reconciliation.
Oh, you can
Bank
actually also
reconciliation.
put up things.
And we still get the grammar for number one, miss.
Just answer what is bank recon. How can you write that if you don't understand it?
Oh, no, you are to be honest, miss.
I know you use
I use
ChatGPT.
Google. I use ChatGPT.
You use ChatGPT as well, right?
No, but
In the next slide, it's ChatGPT format.
see? Yes,
Ternyata apa?
Hey, it's a nice question, ya Owen.
Nice
Oh, lihat nanti.
Anyone else? Raise your hand.
Everyone's part
Okay,
of
John, Kia, and then Shannon, yeah, and then close. Okay, John first.
Without looking at the slide, we explain what is contra entry.
It is the
Without looking.
surplus cash.
No, it's
After-
contra entries. That's the example. What is contra entries? Without seeing the slide, no, Daven, no.
No. See, I also didn't put anything, Richie, because I don't know anything. So. That's how they're going to say it's like this.
Oh, okay, let's move on. Okay, Kia.
Please, bro, please. Please, lagi ada skor for that. Ini guys.
Farming points.
Ini kayak 1/4 dari ChatGPT semua pun.
Alright, thank you so much for your honesty. Yes, Kia, to ask.
Session for the contra entries that would be December 9. On both side debit and credit. On the debit side it's written
This
the same.
one.
And on the debit side it's written bank. On the credit side it's written cash. Why?
What's the point?
Go back to the slides tadi. I think
Yeah,
I-
this is the slide.
Bro, there was an explanation for this one. I remember.
But does that mean it will also be transferred to their own ledger?
Go back to the questions. Sing tadi yang we.
Do you want that one?
Man, ini.
Move. No, move to the right.
Ini.
Move to the right.
Ini.
Move to the right.
Move to the right. Yeah, that one. We drew 150 from the bank account for office use. So this is an example of a contra entry because it is stated that
You
if
drew
draw-
150 from the bank, then why is it written cash on the credit side?
Yes, because it is
Contra entry. I don't know.
contra entry needs to be written twice.
Help them explain the answer if you can. Then I'll give you another plus point.
I'll explain it for them, yes.
Ini belum ada ini.
Help them.
Next presentation juga.
You want to help them? I'll give you plus 2.
It's
You want to
something
help
about
them?
my dad. Kami bisa baca atau enggak?
It is written in here that hey, get up. To record cash
Can you help them?
from the bank for office use is you need to debit.
Later I'll explain.
you need to
Okay,
debit
last
the-
Shannon, what's your question?
It says like PT and CT, right? What is the use of the PT and CT?
It is the final balance for that ledger.
City, the credit or debit.
Which one is that?
The final balance for the debit. And the CT is the final balance of the credit.
Okay.
For the cash.
Wow, I'm very.
Go there. Go there, Daven. Nah. Now it's my turn. Okay. For them, it's plus point. For me, it's your score. So take it seriously. Daven, what is the definition of contra entries?
Yeah.
Just look into the side of the block, yes.
Tadi itu jadi tanya apa sih?
Yeah, but no one can answer. I want you to answer.
Exactly. No one can answer. So can I?
You still cannot?
Wait, can I open the slides?
Open, there's nothing there anyway.
Ini.
Not the definition of contra
That's
entries.
example, but definition.
In your own words, you can even use bahasa Indonesia. What is contra entry? I explained in class multiple times.
Wait, give me 1 minute.
Contra entries.
Can we ask 2 questions?
No.
Is the definition is
No, that's not. That's example.
contra entries is basically excess cash.
Okay. Now, explain. Second chance, Dave. Still Daven. Can you give me example of transaction of contra entries of cash? So, in the beginning, the nature of cash itu at debit or credit? If cash increase, so if it's contra entry,
Then it is.
Contra entry is written input, debit and credit side.
yeah, but that's not my question.
Well, that's not your question. What's your question again? Just please be patient with me, miss.
The nature of cash is at debit. So if it's contra entry of cash, it should be at.
Credit.
Okay. So, what is contra entries?
So contra entries is
Okay, now you think I'll go to Hugo. Now, why? The cash contra entry is cash contra entry nature. Yang contra entry-nya cash itu debit or credit? Why?
Tadi Richie. Apa mau ask this?
Cash, the contra entry nature of cash itu debit or credit?
And they can explain it. I understand.
Now, sales ledger. Why sales ledger is at debit? Your sales ledger, mamata account, something your walk through. Next. Yes, you can. Next.
Look, yang mata itu nih.
Oops.
Gini.
Oops. Oop. One more. Next. Ledger. Ferdi, next. Stop. One more. There's a lot. This one. Top left. Why sales ledger is at debit?
Because kan sales biasanya credit karena contra entry-nya jadi debit.
Okay.
Bener?
Now, what's the difference between sales ledger and you also have sales account there? Why there's 2 sales table? Why you have both? What's the difference?
Contra entries kan memang perlu.
Kenapa perlu betul? Kenapa? Kenapa satunya di debit, yang nama satunya di kredit?
Contra entries itu harus dua-duanya.
Yeah, why both? That's my question.
Let me think.
Okay, while you're thinking, let's go to Richie.
I can answer.
Earlier, what's your answer?
So contra entries is something that appears on both sides of the cash something book.
Okay, Richie, in your own word, without seeing the slide, what is bank overdraft?
Bank overdraft is like when.
Boss.
Wis Abdul
Can I give an example?
Definition.
Should.
In your own word. I give you example, okay?
If I can answer this one.
So when you pay when something is valued more than what you pay, the bank will give you extra funds to pay the whole value, and then after you get to something, you will get charged interest on the bank.
Okay. Now, bank overdraft. What is the type of transaction of bank overdraft? Asset, capital, income, those stuff.
It's a liability
Why is it a liability?
because it is debt to the bank.
Okay.
I think I can answer it now, miss.
Yes, what's your answer last time?
A contract
Last chance.
is one that appears on both sides of the cash book.
Thank you guys. God bless you.
Salah daw, miss.
Yes.